Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a...
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Five teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. Torrey Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go to Barkley again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Rams going nickel here on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play fake with Hurts. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So that brings them to 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Barkley off the pistol give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give right side. Here's Bigsby. He has room past the 25. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the pistol, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Hey, Trimmer. Hey!
Third and long for him here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't.
Boy, that wasn't the luckiest drive ever. God damn.
Almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have
Got
another
all
shot
types
down
of
here after the near hit.
Good drive, bro.
And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Middle, like 22.
Stafford to the air to start us off. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. Still going inside the 35. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hey!
First down, a run with Barkley. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams' 24-yard line.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range.
Trimmer. Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. In good trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like an Eagle.
Whoa, come on!
Football, they're retaining possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So that brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
20, 180, 32, 54.
Hill comes in motion left. Stafford to throw again on 2nd. Short pass brought in. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
defense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 280.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Can't get the trick play away, though. And they take him down before he can throw it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. 2nd and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming. And they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You can play conservative, try to get to a manageable 3rd down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Good. Check. No touch.
Barkley is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Ooh, I think somebody might be due for a lesson in ball security, partner.
You think so?
just a little bit, because a couple of points potentially that just slipped right out of his arms there.
Coaches never want to see a fumble, but especially when there are 2 points on the line. You get the rock on a 2-point play, it better be locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Nothing should knock it out.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Number 20, 32.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards.
53. Ready. 50.
Stafford from the gun. Passing back, Kyron Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
22.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted.
Oh, what's she?
Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Yeah, Game Shark game, dog. Come on, man. Oh my God,
Eagles
it's
in a good
crazy.
spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts.
This nigga catch everything. Right there, got it.
Which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Play action. Hurts has it. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing.
Bro, come on, bro.
Down near the red zone at the 22.
Damn, dog. You got the game short game, brother.
I want to see their timing. I want to see
I
their
ain't even mad at
anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. With low right side. Caught by Goddard. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get into the end zone. Their lead now up to 13 points. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set. 180. 40 got. White.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Very set. No,
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Has the distance, but headed well left, no good. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returnable from near the end zone. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. 20. 50, 70.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take over after returning it inside the red zone. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Great, set. On anyone else?
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
Bro, get the fuck out the way! Stupid ass! God damn!
Just inside the 25.
Oh, fuck it, man. Fucking game. Bullshit today, bro. Ah, damn.
Now trips right here. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw, Stafford. It's a big strike to Hill. At the 20. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch. It really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams shave some of the lead. It's down now to 12. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Complete to his back. Take Bigsby. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
Gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Eagles. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
73.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They are running again with Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play fake with Hurts. It's complete to Goddard. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how
no damn breaks out
a
here,
little bit
bro.
more time and to create space to find those
Maybe about to
completions
start
outside
chewing.
the pocket.
We're going to get something, though.
New set of downs from the 37. They give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle.
Whole damn line.
No gain on that first down play.
That's crazy.
Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Barkley trying this up the gut. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him. Just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Great.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Eagles with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. On here with Will Shipley. And Nelson Ledger just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, here's Shipley. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Another one for Shipley. Cut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Were they ever determined not to let that touchdown happen on the ground? If it happened at all. And that was a stand, Kate. 3 straight stops with their backs against the wall.
Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the left hash, about 31 yards out.
Watch this be roughing the kicker. Watch. Watch.
Elliott connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult. Now 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Bro, this game cheating like I'm... Oh, man. Come on, man.
Starts inside the 25.
Hilarious.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Gave it to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offensive line fast.
And the Rams. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
First down throw here for Stafford.
Nobody gonna block that nigga, huh? All right.
It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd
All
down.
right.
Not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design. Tremendous communication.
Can't beat this
Everybody
man,
trusted
man.
one another, and it allowed them
Lay
to
it up
just
like that.
collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Stafford's going to throw on 3rd and 1. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Working quickly here.
31 yards. That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So it'll be 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
The throw outside, and they might throw this again. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
180, 59.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. He finds Adams, complete. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
180.
From the red zone on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can make it a 1-score game as they trim the Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Jackson now to return it. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Shipley. Off by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 28-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles up by 8. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Throw right side. Caught by Goddard.
Oh, that's the bullshit I'm talking about, bro. Like, this nigga was down and everything.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, Shipley gets it. And he's going to be stopped well shy. That 1st down marker. Call it a yard. That means 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. That'll be the first and more. There he goes again. Into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And in my opinion, partner, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially the house one.
Now comes the big moment, partner. They need to convert or their playoff run is over.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And that catch gets them to 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain. Long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. He'll look to throw it. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, here we go. Second down. Shipley now up the middle. And give him 9 on that run. Now they've got third down. So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To throw. We put everything he's got behind it. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. No recovery.
Boy, I think I lost the game on that shit.
Eagles make the interception on the final play of regulation.
That's crazy. Because I was about to lose that fucking game on that, bro.
So
That's
overtime in
crazy.
the playoffs, Brock, no longer an oddity compared to our first 18 weeks. It's all going to work the same now. Both teams guaranteed a shot with the football regardless of who wins the opening toss. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, it is next score wins.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
It
Philadelphia.
has been a heavyweight fight to begin these playoffs, and we're not done yet. The kick is away, and overtime has begun. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. It will only take us for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Touchdown wouldn't win it, but no points on the drive, Bronc. Could likely end it. It's second down.
180. Alert!
Stafford back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Stafford now on third down. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Rams, first down. First and and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Defense showing blitz. Stafford. Jump off, caught by his back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Stafford now against the blitz. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pull in front. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That was their playoff moment, partner, and they rose to it with a touchdown. Now the big choice, do you take the extra point, or do you try and force maximum pressure and go for two here?
Yeah, for me, Kate, I take the extra point. I don't want to give my opponent any momentum. We just went down the field. We just scored. I want my defense to take the field with great confidence.
What a moment here, Brock. Going for two in the 8-point lead. They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hurts with it on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A gain of 6. That's good.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. A play fake now Hurts to throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out.
Off my field, nigga.
Up by the Rams.
Get off my field! Ah!
They'll take possession.
Ah!
So it's the Rams who
Let's go! All that bullshit! Fuck off my field!
It's always beautiful.
Nigga!
The opportunity to see this rather than
Woo!
a defensive stop.
Let's go, man!
In overtime.
Fucking man, trying to boy. Look at that bullshit, man. Let's go.
You could trust really on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Be the better team. Their offense did their part, and they got to compliment them by